This is your 420 Radio News for Wednesday, October 23rd, 2013. I'm Russ Belville, live from Adagio Bed and Breakfast in Denver, Colorado. For the first time, Americans favor legalizing marijuana, from Gallup.com. For marijuana advocates, the last 12 months have been a period of unprecedented success as Washington and Colorado became the first states to legalize recreational use of marijuana. And now, for the first time, a clear majority of Americans, 58%, say the drug should be legalized. This is in sharp contrast to the time Gallup first asked the question in 1969, when only 12% favored legalization. A sizable percentage of Americans, 38%, this year admitted to having tried the drug, which may be a contributing factor to greater acceptance. Success at the ballot box in the past year in Colorado and Washington may have increased Americans' tolerance for marijuana legalization. Support for legalization has jumped 10 percentage points since last November. The movement to legalize marijuana mirrors relatively recent success of the movement to legalize gay marriage, which voters have also approved now in 14 states. Public support for gay marriage, which Americans also overwhelmingly opposed in the past, has increased dramatically, reaching majority support in the last 2 years. It's official. Washington State proposes gutting medical cannabis law, from thestranger.com. On Monday, October 21st, the state's medical cannabis work group, comprised of the Liquor Board, Health Department, Revenue Department, and the Governor's Office, released their formal recommendations. The basic idea is that the voter-approved medical cannabis law would mostly be scrapped, and patients who are accepted into a proposed government registry would be allowed tax exemptions on pot, which could only be purchased at I-502 stores. Among the recommendations, eliminating patient home growing rights, eliminating collective gardens, eliminating medical dispensaries that don't comply with I-502, eliminating the affirmative defense for pot patients, creating a state-funded patient registry program, requiring health professionals to register patients with the state, forbidding doctors from running a medical cannabis-specific business, removing the right to petition for new medical marijuana conditions, reducing patient possession amounts from 24 ounces to 3 ounces, and allowing I-502 stores to sell reduced tax pot to registered patients. Pot legalization effort moves eastward to Maine, this from Fox News. Advocates of recreational marijuana use are looking to an upcoming vote in Maine as an indicator of whether the East Coast is ready to follow in the footsteps of Colorado and Washington by legalizing cannabis. Voters in Portland are being asked whether they want to make it legal for adults 21 and over to possess, but not purchase or sell, up to 2.5 ounces of pot. The November 5th vote is being eyed nationally as momentum grows in favor of legalizing marijuana use. If the ballot measure passes, it will be largely symbolic because it won't override state and federal laws. Pot possession is a low priority for Portland police, but they'll continue enforcing state law, Police Chief Michael Soschuk said. Besides, possessing 2.5 ounces or less of marijuana is already a civil offense under state law, where violators are issued a ticket and fined. Unemployment drug testing bill heads to Governor Snyder, but will it head to courts over medical marijuana? From Michigan Live. Michigan residents who use illegal drugs or refuse to take a drug test offered by a prospective employer could lose unemployment benefits under a bill headed to the desk of Governor Rick Snyder. It's not clear whether residents who use medical marijuana, legal in Michigan since voter approval in 2008, could suffer the same fate. Businesses that offer drug tests as part of the hiring process could, but would not be required to, report results to the state, which would then begin the process of terminating unemployment benefits. The bill includes a 1-year sunset, meaning that lawmakers will have to revisit the drug testing policy in order to determine whether it should continue. Houston Texans cut Sam Montgomery, Cierre Wood, and Willie Jefferson, from ESPN.com. Houston Texans rookies Sam Montgomery, Cierre Wood, and Willie Jefferson were released Monday, 2 days after violating team rules while at the Texans' team hotel in Kansas City. 3 sources who wished to remain anonymous told ESPN.com that the violation occurred due to marijuana use. Wood, Jefferson, and Montgomery were inactive for Sunday's 17-16 loss to the Kansas City Chiefs, the Texans' 5th consecutive loss. Jefferson's agent, Chad Cannon, told ESPN.com that the players were smoking a cigar in the team hotel and that illegal drugs were not involved. This has been your 420 Radio News for Wednesday, October 23rd, 2013, live from Denver, Colorado. We'll be here all week bringing you videos from the Champs Show and the Drug Policy Alliance Conference, as well as the sights, sounds, and smells of legalized marijuana in Denver, Colorado. You're listening to The Russ Belville Show on 420radio.org. We'll be right back after this.